Starting things off, I want to say that I think this assignment is hypothetical company. So with that being said, let's get straight into it. Spray Monkey, a clothing line of just everything you could want except in a fashionable sense for preteen to young adults. The number one established goal that I would go for is obviously reaching the target audience for number one, and two would be let's sell and make some money. The company's main look on the younger youth would be more of like a hipster type, like multicolor, like rock, or confidently like a very bright 90s. And that's what I would want to strive for, except with modern designs. So with that being said, the campaign idea that I would go for Spray Monkey would be the music industry. I think a huge part of this would be targeting music artists that would like to collab with the company of Spray Monkey and kind of just get some modern day like audience around the age group of we can confidently say around 15 up to higher, like around 25 range. I think that would be a really good audience for like a very like graffiti style 90s type of company. So with that being said, I think music videos would be a huge part of our brand, and for the marketing strategy of like different locations of posting, like Instagram and any like popular area or website that has the target audience of the age range that I spoke of, I think music videos and music oriented content to promote Spray Monkey would be a best option. To start the funding process, we would start small, use whatever resources we are given or that we've made through loan or just prior work, and any extra money that we have before to launch the business. The founders would honestly start small, start like little ad campaigns, maybe spend like $30 doing a promotional video with music of choice that has free use on the website, like TikTok. If you were to choose like a sound that would be free of use without anything huge going on with it for copyright, we could take that and implement our own promotion as such. And once we start getting our first sales through the entertainment that our target audience is thriving off of, we could branch out into a website, and even possible, even like a shipping address, and get a whole major building as a like a HQ type deal, like a main source, and go from there. Kind of just keep upping those goals of getting more money and pushing out and increasing sales. For campaign perimeters, I think a huge thing would be hashtags to reach our audience a lot quicker. And with that also comes the prizes and discount type ideas that honestly team members could come up with, and something that we could execute. Something like reward points for purchases and maybe some event type deals could be beneficial for our sales for Spray Monkey. And with that in mind, we could do like different themed clothing for specific holidays. We could do different topics of like, we could do different genres of clothing for different genres of people and personalities. And that would come with a couple of different things. We could do a drawing contest out of point users where, if you got like points for buying our merchandise, and you would be entered into a drawing and you have a chance to get like a box sent to you full of merch. And something like that would help customers engage with what we're putting out and possibly cause further action when it comes to increasing our sales. The primary hub for the entire company would probably be the online website, because it would be a hard focused company that would take place online. And with its promotions and more, we could even have local areas or around like the main building once we were to get it from the money raised from prior sales, to have crossovers as well. We could branch off into the gaming world where we could put our merchandise into certain clothing lines and video games. We could do stuff with magazines, TV in general, some promotion on some movies that we think could do good if we have the budget for it. And there's a lot of potential for a clothing brand. Now, the main campaign timeline would start soon after the very first website is launched for Spray Monkey, and it will probably continue on till, honestly, any new event of sort were to come through. Now, when it comes to other events, like, I don't know, 4th of July or something as such, Christmas, we can make Spray Monkey merchandise for those seasons and have it run for that month period. The content calendar would have a team that would be managing it, where we would schedule ads for TikTok and have a budget for them to enhance and promote the company. On top of that, we could do blogs talking about the behind the scenes of the design team that came up with the designs that are popular within the company. And those blogs could include the release dates of future events and much more. And honestly, getting a good team together for managing marketing would be fantastic. And last but not least, setting up listening streams. Honestly, I can't think of much we would do there. A lot of it would just be looking at the analytical progress that we have made through sales and the click-through rate of multiple clothing apparels, and managing that would be the analytic team that would also be in touch with the marketing team on what they should market and what is trending at the moment. And with that, that is the ad campaign that I think I would host for a hypothetical company called Spray Monkey.